Hey, it's BrickTsar. I thought I'd do something a little different here. I mean, I've done many DK book reviews. That's what we're doing here. The Lego Batman, the making of the movie book that DK has sent to us. We did not pay for this, so that's full disclosure. And most of the time I do these, I do them in 2 or 3 takes. And I thought, you know what, I'll go ahead and do this as a live stream and show you some of the things that I've picked out of this book that I really like. And then maybe go to some of your comments. And my internet goes out. Alright, I'm back. I'll edit out the first part. Oh, hang on with me. I need to check something. All right. All right, here we are. I'm going to start this over. I'm going to go back later and edit out the beginning. Hi, this is BrickTsar. In this video, we're going to be looking at the Lego Batman movie book, the making of the movie. DK has sent this to us to review. And I normally wouldn't do a review as a live stream, but most of the time I do these things in one take, maybe do them in 3 different segments. So I've picked out some things I like about this book. It is a really good book, and I would have bought it, but they sent it to me. But it has a lot of really neat artwork. It tells how they made the movie. It goes to the behind the scenes of it. And if you're somebody who's into animation, I think you'll really like it because it shows all the work they do in coming up with their storyboards and their ideas and translating those and making them into Lego bricks. Is just really neat. And it goes through, again, the scripts, storyboards, how they came up with the characters, the landscape, like Wayne Manor on that island and things like that. It's just, and there were so many things, with the Lego movie and with the Lego Batman movie. Everything happens so fast that sometimes you see something and you miss something and you want to, what happened? So that's why we end up having to go buy the movie. But they did catch some of the details in this book, and there may be some things in this book that maybe didn't really make it into the movie. But it gives details about some of the characters, their vehicles. It shows the creators, when they coming up with their ideas for the different vehicles. It's not. Some of the DK books are geared to the younger crowd. This one starts at about age 12, so it is for the older bunch there. And it's just really neat to see some behind the scenes with the different people involved with this, from the actors, the animators, the set designers, and just so many people. So it's hardcover. It costs $24.99, and this tells you what is in the book: early sketches, concept art, storyboards, Lego models. So I'm going to show you some of my favorite things to kind of whet your appetite for this book. And I came away with 3 things. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 that I wanted to see in the Lego movie. And I found 2 of them in this book. The Lego Batman movie. The Batman movie. I'm never going to say it right. So one was, I'm going to go to page 24. That's where it is. 24. All right. Actually, this is it. The wall with Bruce Wayne's pictures. Look, they are on a roller coaster. That is awesome. I'm so wanting a Lego roller coaster. So, and it shows Bruce with his parents and Alfred on the roller coaster. I just really like that. And there's the sad scene, the beginning of the sad scene of Batman in his pool. But the next one we're going to go to is on page 29, and it is the concept art for Jokerland. And yes, another roller coaster. I am begging Lego, if you're listening to this video, I am begging, make a roller coaster, a real one. That is what we want. We will buy it, I promise. All right, so this neat. This is the book shows the concept art for the Jokerland. All right, next thing we're going to go look at is on page 46. Trains. I don't remember seeing this subway car in the movie. Some of you may remember it, but the graffiti is hilarious. These are the type of things that you would miss because you couldn't possibly have watched the movie and remembered every single little detail. But it's like, I like the graffiti. It says like paint fresh. Riddle me this. Pow. You know, there's so many references there. They got reference to the 60s Batman and things like that. So it's just, there's the small details. Even with these advertisements here on this page, it's really, really, really neat. So the next thing we're going to look at is on page 82. The costumes. You know, there's an infinite number, it seems, of Batman costume. We got the Ghost Batman here. Some of these we've actually seen in some of the sets. Some we have not, but I want that one. The basketball bat. Bats. I'll never be able to say it. Basketball player. That's the one I'm hoping. I bet you we'll see all of them, but that's the one I want to get. All right, next is on page 86. The references to all the live-action Batman movies. I did catch that in the Lego Batman. I mean, in the Batman movie, Lego Batman movie. But you know, we got the cover to Detective Comics 27, first appearance of Batman, Batman number 9, the 40s Batman. Sometimes you never can get rid of a bomb. I forget the line. Somebody probably knows it from the 60s. Sometimes it's the scene in that movie where Batman's carrying that bomb with his gut and it's over his head, and he can't throw it over because there's like ducks. Everywhere he goes there's people. He just takes them forever to get rid of the bomb. That is The Dark Knight Returns, and then that's my son's favorite, the Michael Keaton Batman, and then of course, you know, that's the new one from Batman versus Superman. So that I just love on this. Is that Justice League? Super Friends. All right, so let's go on to one more. Actually, we'll look at two more pages in this book. Well, you can see them there as I scroll through, though. But this one, I think, is it. Oh yeah, the passwords. I found this funny because you remember in the movie the password ended up being password, and this literally is a password that I use at work all the time. Admin. the password is admin, and they put it in there because that's a lot of times in some software and that's not critical security, they'll have things like that, like the password and logins, admin, supervisor, things like that. It's just crazy. All right, so they got subtle references all through the movie. So this book catches a lot of those, and it gives you the thinking behind some of these creators. When they came up with that. We're going to look on page 174. There's some more concept art. All right, one thing that we wanted to see, and I don't know if it was in the movie, the Bat vehicles with the Bat train. So now I got to go back and watch it again. So that's just a taste of some of the things in this book. Just a lot of details. It's well illustrated. It has a lot of words. That's why it's not for 6-year-olds. But it's a really good book. I enjoyed it. That's Arkham Asylum. So I think you'll like the book. It does not come with a minifigure attached to it or anything. But I think it's a really good book by DK Publishing. So I did do this as a live stream. So now I will go into the chat just to see what's going on. And thank everybody. I hope you like DK books. I like DK books. I got a whole bookshelf full of DK books. But Daddy's Bricks is here. He says never got into Batman. And I think the movie, though I thought personally that the Lego movie was better. I think it's still watchable by people who are not Batman fans, because it's kind of the story of, you know, can Batman be happy? That's kind of the underlining theme of that. Hey, Bubba Bricks, Diesel Railcar Productions. You seem to catch all of these live streams. The Warwicks. We so badly want that, a Lego roller coaster. Do I have the Lego movie book? I think I do. I got so many of them. I cannot keep up with them. It's just so many of them. So yeah, that was Juan Carlos that asked that. It's like sometimes I end up, there are some books, like Great Lego Sets. I have 3 of those. All right, so I bought one. They sent me one because I contributed to that book. One of the pictures in Great Lego Sets is my one of my Lego sets. So I need to do I never actually did a review of that book, so I need to do that one. So because that's one of my favorite DK books, Great Lego Sets. And who else we got here? Bob Dang, Lego Graphy. Leo, I can't say your name like. Is it kind of like geography, Legography? I can't say it, you know. So I'm having a hard time. I can't say my own name sometimes. So who else is here? I think that's everybody. It's commenting. Patrick Ford was here earlier. Brother from Another Brick and Adam Spawn. I said, did you get the 1960s Batman when you got color TV in 1975, BrickTsar? Yeah, I got color TV. I don't know if we had color TV in 1975, but I remember being a kid watching the original 1960s. Well, it's not the original one, but the 1960s Batman. And I don't remember ever seeing it in black and white. So I may have been like 10, may have been late 70s by the time I saw that. Mr. JB988 is here, and Lego Freak is here, and Cameron Bennett is here again. Taz Colangelo, and wow, pretty good. Brothers from Another Brick. Favorite Batman minifigure. How about my favorite one from the movie? That's a tough one. I haven't really thought about that. So they did, like I said, in this book, they do show some of the what page was that on? They have some of the different costumes. Like there's all of Robin's. I think it's on page 86. Nope, that's not it. Maybe it's 82. There it is. See, there's some others. All right. So I don't know if it was in the movie. That would be my favorite if it was. Yeah. I want the basketball player. So there's a lot of good Batmans, but as far as my favorite Batman, it's got to be the 1960s Batman is my favorite, but that's more of it's a comedy, so it's not a serious Batman. Maybe the 1989 Batman with Michael Keaton might be my favorite. Lagging. All right, so we are going to end the live stream now. Actually went a little longer than I expected. Thanks everybody for joining, and be sure to check out the making of the Lego Batman movie. It was like 75 degrees here, and they were running the heat when I was working today. It was crazy. I don't know what's wrong with people. Just like I was working in a new building, and they had the heat on because they were testing it, and then it didn't turn off. You wouldn't think heat would be a problem in February. See you guys.